Hey guys, Bucky here, and welcome to week 5, episode 5, season 1, episode 5. We are in it. We are halfway through the Cymbal Review Sunday season. When I say season, that's 10 episodes. I'm going to treat it just kind of like a TV show. I'm going to do 10 episodes, and I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to try to add some variation into my weekly videos. Right now, because of my schedule, this is basically what I can do. And honestly, I'm really enjoying this. I got a lot of cymbals to go through still, and I'm really getting into these cymbals and learning things about them that I didn't know. Like, for example, halfway through, I'll give you guys some highlights of halfway through. That 23-inch special dry cymbal, actually, that was a cymbal last week that I was pairing with the Crash of Doom. And when I said it wasn't quiet, I mean, it really isn't. I mean, I wouldn't say that it's a loud cymbal, but it's not quiet, and it pairs right there with the Crash of Doom. Like, you crash on both of those, and they're there. That thing is not a typical dry cymbal. Like, my left side ride wouldn't hang with the Crash of Doom. So my idea of what special dry is changing a lot. That 23-inch special dry ride really surprised me. But this week, one of 2 ride cymbals that I take with me on tour. This one's scary. Okay, I'm not gonna do anything crazy with this one because this one's scary. This one's sharp. Like, the edges are insanely sharp. Like, I gotta tell people when they play it that they gotta be careful. Like, if you go for a choke, it might cut you. And honestly, I don't know if that's how it is stocked. If you know anything about the Renaissance Ride, let me know if it's a razor edge, because if it's not, that means this thing is modified. If that's the case, that makes this cymbal really special. The first thing I noticed about this thing is just it's beautiful. And the hammers are interesting. You see these 4 spots they have. It's basically like, 4 corners of a circle. Kind of like cluster hammers. Like, it looks like they took a lot of hammers and put them in one area. And honestly, I believe it's hammered from the bottom. Yeah, I think it's hammered from the bottom. Check it out. I'm sure that adds some complexity to it. My favorite word. Also, I want to address something. I'm sure you've noticed that I'm wearing the same shirt as last week. And if you watch my video again next week, I'll be wearing the same shirt. I thought about this. I thought about changing and making it look like it was a different day, but it's really not. I'm doing these 3 videos in the same day. Going on tour with the Groove Warrior for 10 days, and I just don't have time that I can see that I'm going to be able to be here and film the videos for the next 3 weeks. So I'm just taking care of them one day. And honestly, that's another thing I can encourage some of you guys. If you guys think you don't have time, you do. You can film multiple videos in one day. If you guys are considering doing YouTube, but you're talking yourself out of it because you're like, I don't have time, which was me for years, you can. Just take one day and film multiple videos. You can, if you have one day a month and you film 4 videos in one day, that's 1 video a week for your whole month. So it's definitely possible. And honestly, this is a practice that I want to get into. I want to start planning ahead and having them in the can, because right now I'm basically living paycheck to paycheck when it comes to these videos. I'm filming the video the week before and releasing it that week. So that's something to explain why I'm wearing the same shirt. But anyway, back to the cymbal review. So we're talking about the cluster hammers. So this adds a lot of complexity to the cymbal. I mean, this cymbal is definitely a la old school K's. Really jazzy cymbal, really jazzy oriented cymbal. I mean, I played it kind of like that. You can also hit it hard. I mean, it's got a really nice, like, throaty resonance and wash, and it's got a lot of strength, and the bell cuts through really well. I mean, I basically play this almost mainly now. The other one that I have is the 23-inch Sweet Ride, which is a crazy cymbal. I think that's going to be the last episode of the season, but that cymbal and this cymbal are like the two ride cymbals that I take on the road, and this one is it just really does it for me. I mean, I've listened to it in videos on phones. It sounds awesome. I've listened to it in recording sessions. It sounds awesome. It sounds awesome to me when I'm sitting behind it and playing it. It just has everything. It has everything that I wanted in a ride that I've never experienced. It feels good to hit. It just feels good to look at. When I'm sitting behind this, I just feel like I can play better. Honestly, I feel like I'm just praising the cymbal. I don't have a bad thing to say about it besides the fact that it cuts me every once in a while. Freaking cuts me. Can't believe that. My friend Elon, the guy, if you watch my first video, the guy who loaned me that drum set, it cut his thumb really bad when he was playing it. So this thing is kind of dangerous, but every other way, It's awesome. This is my go-to ride cymbal probably for any application. Any application. I can't imagine a situation that it wouldn't be perfect in. You know, all the way from super quiet to hard hitting and afraid I'm going to break it. Probably should put it in the cymbal bag and play something else. Gig. The Zildjian 22-inch Constantinople Renaissance Ride.